Hey, hey Dash. Yeah, you're the beard, yeah. I couldn't open up that photograph. I sent off a friend request because maybe when you accept that I can see it. I couldn't see anything. Is that you with the beard and the dog? All right, Carl. Is your town still standing? Oh, yeah, you'll have to take a photograph of the sausages. Yeah, I don't know if this is going to work any better. Like before, it was on top of the keyboard. It wasn't. Fucking cunt. It wasn't working. Oh, hello, Asker. Ask a silly question, as we used to say. Oh, so is that's you with the beard then, Dash? Oh, I don't know. Maybe we should try looking on here if I can. I'm, what's the? Tell me the name of the chat because I'm broadcasting on the phone now, Dash. So what's the name of the channel again? I'm just going to see if I can find it on computer. On Insta, yeah. How old is the young lady that's with you? Carl's here as well, and JC. Sunizu, Sunizu. Sun, Sunizu 1. I can see a 1987. Is that a Z, not an S? It's just strange, isn't it? This thing when you've given me it doesn't show up. Yes, I told you before to get 600 yen. So I just put a fridge in the a glass in the freezer to get cold, and then I thought I'd make it colder by putting some what I thought was ice cold water. And the fucking beer was, and I put a beer can in ice, and they got fucking warmer. So they were colder when I got it from the freezer at the shop. And the fridge, oh fucking. Hey Jen, do you have any favourite jobs in music? Yeah, my daughter's group, Brad Wimp. I have studied their songs, but it's very difficult to do. What time is it now across America? I guess Colorado and Louisiana different times, aren't they? And Geeks on the far side as well. It's 6. It went up to. I was nicely surprised today. I'd got 2 bags of copper, and I took one, and it was like 13k, and I got like 7,800 yen. Yeah, I've noticed that, Jay. Yeah, but I'd only just washed it and put it in, so it'd only been in there for 5 minutes, but it still went cold. Hello, Changa. 4:30 a.m. Fucking hell. I didn't realise it was that much time difference. I suppose so, yeah. Yeah, steel went up as well, 2 yen. Well, and at least 2 yen to one place. Yeah, well, I did 1 or 2 videos where you've got to check on people. This is not what, and they'll find excuses to rip you off, without a doubt. Oh, you mean people taking stuff in? Yeah, in America they were ripping fucking sidings off of houses. Also, they were nicking. This has happened in England as well. The catalytic converters, they were taking those off as well. Let's see if I can set the list down again without you fucking cutting off. Yeah, I thought I saw this air conditioner outside this house. I thought it was just there. So I went to pick it up. It was fucking still connected to the house. It's a good job I didn't take that. Oh, no one. Anyway, no one saw me. That was good. So I bought my lotto for tonight. Bingo for tonight. Lotto for tomorrow and lotto for Friday. 10 million fucking dollars. Oh my God, let me win this. Meanwhile, people are getting blinded and shot in America. You know, about that case with that Lloyd George. No, I think it's not that. I think people in Japanese call me Iwakura Santa, not Iwakura Santa Claus. Yeah, I went into town. because the cans, the aluminium cans are like 45 yen now. My friend is not get, so he's working very very fucking hard to try and earn a living. So I gave him 1,000 yen, and he gave me a fucking he gave me a little heater, a little gas cooker. So that was good. Oh, what's that? You got $10,000 a month for 20 years. Well, I hope that some of that fucking luck rubs it. Well, it has. Well, it has rubbed off on me because she sent me a bit of money. Cheers, pal. Yeah, that's the way to do it. But in Japan, you don't. There's no taxes. You just get it all at once. Same in Britain. Same in Europe. I'm flying. I won't. I'll visit people. All those people that donated to my birthday and donated. So Ed, the tight-fisted get. I'm not giving him anything. No, there's no tax, Dash. No, you've sent me enough, pal. Yeah, I just felt a little bit better today because I took in like 2 loads of copper and I got about 15,000 yen, and the metal went up, so it's a little bit. So it's cheered me up today a little bit with the like I said, with copper rising and steel rising. What I'm hoping that doesn't happen is that there's a fucking. I can't see it. I can see it because with all these people going back to, if you're getting all these people in Europe and America, they're staying in their fucking houses and there's still hundreds of cases and deaths a day. Well, where are you watching from, Changa? Is it Changay or Changa? Hey, Jen, when you said your dad was 18 when he knocked your mum up, what was it doing in America at that time? Yeah, probably fucking gypsies. Who's that was talking about the gas pipes? JC. Yeah, they do all sorts, mate. They cunts. Jippos usually go down backyards fucking stealing washing machines and things like that, bicycles. They cunts. I'm reading something here now. Sweden admits it did get it wrong on the coronavirus. Now, what they've been saying recently, that I don't know if they said that non-whites are more susceptible to they're dying at a faster rate. But is it because the jobs that they're working in, or is it because they're susceptible to it? Anybody? Also, that guy that was throated to death, if he passed over knowingly, if he passed over a $20 forged bill, he's not really going to be sitting outside the fucking shop waiting for the police to turn up, is he? He was already studying abroad, but he still decided. So was this his like green card then? So he said I might as well get my green card. And then his mum went. Then your mum went surprise. No, I don't like retro game. I just get lots of games in my business. I get lots of games. And I'm always trying to find like really rare games. There you go. See, you never know, like someone with a cynical mind so he, as a German citizen, he joined the American Air Force. The NHS, but it looks like the NHS are killing quite a few people. You know, a lot of people were catching sepsis in the hospitals. Yeah, like I've got loads of these games, Changa, but I can't remember them, mate. I would guess I've got like at least 100 games. Hello, Solid Street. How are you? Where are you watching from? even foreign citizens. He had his head in the clouds. Hey, Jen, do you know what De Klar means? I've been told it's got two meanings. West Midlands is a bit rough down there, isn't it, pal? Frank Skinner area. It means Die Luft ist klar. It just means the sky is clear. But the meaning behind it, the meaning means like that person has gone now. We can talk. Or it's okay to talk now. That cunt's fucked off. Yeah. Gross interesting. But last night I was the fucker charged me for the pizza the full price. That fucking Nishi bitch. And I didn't eat. There you go. I think I know what that means. Ubermensch. Don't Ubermention it. She betrayed me. She charged me the full price. I won't mind, but it's a fucking shitty pizza. It's only worth 250 yen. It's a Scheissen Pizza. Du bist so schlau. I don't know that one. Is that? It's not anything to do with sleep, is it? Schlau. Ich bin in dem Schlafenzimmer. Ich bin dem Scheiß. I am in the shit. Ja, ja, ja. Well, I studied German at school, and then when I was 16, I bought a book, and I stopped there. But I did study French though when I was 16. Hey, I think Carl's getting a bit fruity there, Jen. But I think, to be honest, there's not much point in learning German when, like, probably most of the Germans I'm going to bump into speak English. I hardly play games, Chang, to tell you the truth. I've got lots of games. I've got lots of Xboxes, lots of Nintendos, lots of the other ones. Ich lieb dich. No, really. Don't go upsetting Germans. Don't mention the war. Yeah, it's very difficult for a father to teach the kids. Like it's better for the mums because they speak a lot more. It's just, but I think that, like, if you can speak like Italian, French, or Spanish, you know, like that's like run of the mill languages. But I think if you can speak like Russian or German, it makes you sound fucking cool. I think you look cool if you can speak German or Russian. I think you sound cool and look cool. But if but I think if you Chinese is very difficult. But I think if you speak Chinese very good, you're just like an irritating cunt. So same as Japanese. Does that mean something, JC? Bring lemons to your teacher. You're a Japanese that can only speak English. You forgot to speak Japanese, have you? Does happen. You're not that guy that wrote Howard's End, are you? Yeah, I did find, like, because unless you know Germans, I think in a lot of the idea what English people have that Germans are boring. But I had two Germans working for me, and they got quite a good sense of humour actually. Anybody, anybody that works for me and the pay that I give them, they've got to have a sense of humour. All right, Carl. Thanks for popping in, pal. Take care. Ready for work? Wow, that's early, pal. Brilliant. I should have said that on my Russian videos, the Russian videos that I made. What there's one video that I made, and I said like in Russian, I said like fucking Americans or something like that. And I was showing this Japanese guy, and he got like he got a Russian daughter. He married a Russian woman. They got a Russian daughter, and I forgot that I'd sworn in Russian on this video, and I was showing the dad, and this little girl went. She was really surprised because there was a swear word in it. So add that. So this is a little anecdote. So this was at a boxing match, and I'd gone to see my friend Collins, and he was in the ring for about 2 minutes, and he broke his fucking neck. And the Canadian guy, big stocky guy, he never even fucking touched him. He was like dodging and weaving, and he fucking twisted a bone in the back of his neck. Taken to hospital, fucking major surgery. And because he was insured, he got 50. Let me check on the see if people can't write or write and they can't see it. Yeah, special. I can't. Yeah, I missed these comments now. Yeah, special. I can't. Yeah, I missed these comments now. Yeah, special. I can't. Yeah, I missed these comments now. Yeah, special. I can't. Yeah, I missed these. The opposite of turning Japanese. That I really think so. Oh, really? You can't send money by PayPal? Oh, fuck. This message from this message is held for review by Jennifer, because Jennifer said, a terrorist, what the hell? Because isn't that fucking ridiculous? The biggest fucking cheats are the American banks and the English banks. You're a bad girl. Don't start getting me excited, Jen. She's a bad, bad girl who dresses like a nurse. She takes your money and puts it in the purse. Bunch of bankers. You're right, JC. You must have lived. You must have lived in England quite a while then. Now we've figured out. So anyway, you sent me enough recently, pal. Don't worry. Oh, I thought so. PayPal? Is that PayPal? No, you can't move. You can send it by like that if you want to, Dash. I just don't like the idea of giving money to those fucking bloodsuckers. So how long have you been in England then, JC? Man behind Sweden's controversial virus strategy admits mistakes. He says, but I'm still alive. Is this Weeaboo Jackson? That might be my niece's. Oh, it's not. I thought it was my niece. Have you guys seen this photo before? That is Rie Chan. Oh yeah. Yeah, I managed to. Her dad came up to me in the pub. They had a big meet-up, and her dad is a pachinko owner. Very, very fucking. And he was happy to bump into me because he could tell me about his time visiting England. I took her out to the was it the Marriott? How many kids you got, Dash? Are they with you in Australia? That's the problem with this one of the fucking beer now. Yeah, so I had this guy come up to me and he knew me, and then there was a friend, they have a radio station together in Ichinomiya. And so I managed to get to chat to him. Wow. So you've been about a bit then, Dash. Is your daughter at university or is she working? Get out of bath. It's cold out here. Mabel. That was taking the piss out of Mabel. You know that Mabel song? Get out of. Ah, cool. Are they open again? The universities? She wants. Eyes arm, and I said, I'm not sure what that means. Dash, can you just type that again? what is? I know. Don't call me up here. Yeah. But that. So this black model from Africana was like at top of these stairs, and I just taking the piss out of that. Oh, so you was in the army? Oh, okay. Which one? Australian or Russian or Tatar? But maybe you'll have some stories to tell me then when you come over here, Dash. Well, I went in full time, like, but it's a good career. Like I tried to join the, I tried to join the British Air Force, but well, I didn't actually join because I needed one more. I never thought about just asking to join with the two O levels that I did have, and that's what I should have done. But then I ended up joining the Marines when I was like 20, I think. 2021. Hey, Jen, do you know the couple from Japan, the very popular one? She was in the Air Force. When you say at Sikorsky, you mean on Sikorsky helicopters? It just do you know what? Do you know what my dad wanted me to do? He wanted me to follow him, not work, and just be in the pub in the afternoon and night time. That was my dad's advice to me. Well done. What time's it now? Oh, still early morning in Europe. Your epidemiologist has just been saying he fucked up. So the social security money. So instead of being spent on food and clothes for his kids and the rent, he just used to spend it all on beer. Swedish Stan. If you put CE on the end of Swedish Stan, you'd have Swede distance, Swede distancing. Yeah, like something like that. When you've got a trade, Dash, you learn a trade in the army and then you fucking set up for life. Oh, he's dead. He is done dead, 59. Legs chopped off. So I literally was twice the man my dad was. After he had his second leg cut off, and then it wasn't long after that. That's my bingo lotto ticket tonight. For some reason, I can't pick fucking 5 or 6 winning lotto numbers, but when I do the bingo, for some reason I think I can pick 8 winning numbers. Shit, I wasn't gonna have a beer today, but I'm such a lying bastard. Communications are commutations. Isn't that like a commutator? If you're spelling it right from that, that's something that goes on a shaft, isn't it? Like copper and steel. What is my opinion? I don't know why you would ask me on recreational drugs such as, yeah, they're just for losers, mate. That's my opinion. If you had them like once a week, for example, it wouldn't be a problem. But if you're having like on the downside, it could lead you to schizophrenia. So when people say there's nothing wrong with them or they're not a gateway into the drugs, I'm afraid they are. So that's my opinion. Do you like my opinion? You was at a listening post. Sounds like my fucking nosy neighbour. Was this in the Middle East, Dash? Yeah, no, I never even thought. When I was 18, I tried to join the police force. Then when I was 20, when I stopped doing the Marines, I never thought, because my commanding officer, he put several people he turned them into coppers on his advice. Dash, how many languages can you speak? So what? One of those is Russian, yeah? You got Russian, English, Australian. One of the best feelings I used to get was when I would run like fucking 6 miles or something like that, up and down the hills in Sheffield, and then finishing a run where like 2 of the miles are like running up 2 hills, and then finishing a run. That's one of the best a natural feeling you can get. Oh, it's a bit fucking on, man. Mandarin as well. Wow. My judo teacher, my karate teacher friend, he can speak 2 dialects of Chinese, Taiwanese, and what the other one of the others. He studied at university in his 20s, but like he was teaching self-defense to the American forces in the 1970s in Taiwan and the Philippines. Can you read it? Can you read it as well, Dash, or you just speak it? Yeah, he used to be like 115 kilograms, and a 9th Dan black belt karate, and he had black belt in judo as well. Very smart guy. In fact, he's in one of my videos. He's 71 now. Yeah, they speak different in Hong Kong, don't they? Apparently, all right, Dash, grab us a beer, mate. So he's fucking our leader, that stupid cunt, what's his name? Boris Johnson. He's just offered all 3 million residents of Hong Kong places in England. Now let's just say 500,000, take that up. The prices of, there's one or two I think are like fucking right-wing Hitlers, but I don't have too strong feelings about Abbey at all, so none of them. I've been here nearly 30 years. I doubt if I could tell you like fucking 20 Japanese people's names. I really couldn't. See, this is what happened in America, on the west coast of America. You got all these wealthy Chinese coming into Vancouver, coming into LA, and they can't afford anything. The populations is so big, and they're fucking multimillionaires, billionaires, and they just buy property. There's no haggling. It just fucking drives the fucking market up and away. And normal people can't afford the fucking housing. This is why in certain countries around the world, they won't allow foreigners to buy property, because they know what fucking happens. Abisan. Looks like I better go and put this fucking milk in the fridge. I'll just go and grab a beer. So just talk amongst yourselves. I'll jump on bike. It won't be too long. I'll be about 5 minutes. Or I could take you with me. Shall I take you with me and we can... I will, Jen. I'll take you with me and I'll go on the online and have the beer at the shop. Oh. Is this the first double live stream in history? So now I'm in the bar. Is anybody watching me now? I'm back already. I'm online. Well, I've never seen my name spelled like that before, but I understand. Gary. Yeah, I am drinking fucking shit beer, but it's 300 yen. I don't particularly like drinking this cheap beer, but it's a lot of beer for 300 yen. JC, and how old are you? I don't moderate my drinking. I sometimes like to think I might not drink, but this live streaming is my Achilles heel. So I was thinking maybe this Saturday, if I can have a good day at work tomorrow, or win the lottery tonight, if I can do that, then maybe I will go to town and try and bump into that girl whose bum I was rubbing the last time. Dashcam, are you with us? Can you just put a message if there's now? How do you moderate your drinking? 34. So an Australian guy once told me that he taught this phrase to a Japanese. He taught if a Japanese guy said that to me, if I was in England and a Japanese guy said that to me and he said old bean, I'd probably say shut up silly cunt. You know. Not wanting to be negative, but old bean. Chikara Kobu, that's maybe what I had last time. Old bean, it's like it's a very upper class, or it's what old posh people call each other. A lack of money moderates it. See this? Just look how beautiful this is. See this Tebasaki here. You know, to look at that, it looks absolutely beautiful. But when it comes out, it's fucking nothing like that. JC, make your fucking mind up. I thought you were fucking Japanese. Sumimasen. お姉ちゃん、これ頼んでくる。注文して。
胸焼きとか焼きしよう。
お願いします。Por favor. Not only is she cute, Rojas-san, she speaks Spanish. Oh, fucking hell, I'm losing it, aren't I? You are the first person that's used ironically on this channel. What is it, the Japanese banshaku? JC, I did realise that, by the way. But honesty is good. Why don't you like watch some Blackadder and use Nah, I'm English. Now make your fucking mind up. Yeah, usually comes out in wash when people are trying to fucking take on a different persona. Oh, by the way, Ezra Chan's not been here for quite a while, so I could never figure out whether Ezra was a boy or a girl. To those of you that went out to get a drink, cheers. She's a ikikomori. I'm a biki omori. I like big biscuits or big servings of biscuits. And that means people that stay in their rooms, they don't like leaving their rooms. Today, I think I did a video on this. They had some cheap beers at Kanisue, and I think they were like $1 or $1.50. So that's what I've been thinking of, getting some of these cheap beers, and then just having shandy, because I think it's just like I just like fucking quenching my thirst. Jen, what was your mum's maiden name? What shandy? You can have if it's shandy, it's like half lemonade and half beer. But you can also, what we used to drink after football training, lager tops. So it's like most of it is beer or lager, and you've got about that much lemonade at the top. Very, very refreshing. Luna? Was she part? Is she like Italian descent or something? No, don't you have that? What do you call it in America if you have a mix of beer and lemonade? Apart from Budweiser. Yeah, it looks as though they've. Oh, okay. So, what would you, if your dad went back to Germany? What would he do? Has he got transferable skills from his job in the Air Force or whatever? Is he still in the Air Force? Speeder menu. So Japanese is probably the only rest country in the world that has a speed menu. You can see that. For some, maybe some of you can read some Japanese, but there it is. That's a speed menu. Jen, pop a quick message. I don't know if I'm missing the messages again, or maybe I can. No tengo dinero in my sombrero. When I get usually drunk, I usually sing this song. Ay, 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 someone stood on my sombrero. I said, you twat, you stood on my hat. He said, I don't fucking care. Arigato. Tengo hambre. What's that for drunk? Bochero. Bocayero. Bocharo. I can see Ed's messages, Tom's. It's his dash posting. I can't see any Dash's messages. I got a trumpet once. I sold it online. I was doing stand-up one night and this cunt shouted out that song sucks. I was so fucking angry. I remember drinking Gatorade fucking maybe 30 years ago or more. Maybe 35. If I'd have known that were Ed's get rich quick scheme, he's from the Middle East, Tatar, I believe it's called. He's a Tatar, but he's living in Australia. The guy that I know, an Australian guy who's Japanese, was very, very good, and he was put in with the Australian government, and they asked him to sit in. They asked him to sit in on a fucking top-powered meeting, so he could pick up what the Japanese were saying. Didn't you ask this question? Didn't you ask this question the other day? You silly cunt. Have you got fucking? You got like fucking amnesia or fucking some old cunt's disease? Yeah, he's fucking new. There was a kids. I used to watch the. When I brought the kids up while the wife worked, and I worked on the weekends. And there was a kids program. It's called "Use Your Noodle" or something like that. I'm guessing this cunt's dad did the same with him, watching this fucking program. Now he's obsessed with noodles. Yes, my dong is very average. Thank God it's not. You don't want to be less than average, because average is not very big. You know the noodle dance then, Jen? Look, if I told you, I would have to shove it down your throat and then you'd have to choke on it. And it was a kids' program, and it like the little fucking thing. Use your noodle, or something like that. Look, when you're a parent and you have to sit through these programs with your kids instead of teaching them something properly, the songs drive you fucking crazy. That sounds quite interesting and very horrid at the same time, Tom, about your uncle. That you could make a small cartoon out of that, actually. And that's why they need. Basic Alloy, where are you from? Was that for the bad jokes, Tom? I wonder. I wonder how many people actually that hear fakes like that. I knocked the kettle off the sofa this morning by catching the wire, but only just a little bit of water went onto the back of my leg. Basic, do me a favour, fuck off. I'll have to put this cunt in time out. He's irritating me. Yeah, I don't mind people having a laugh, but if it's fucking interesting, that's no problem. But when it's just fucking going over the same fucking point over and over again. Going for a walk, Ed. Yeah, buy a dog, take a dog for a walk. Yeah, I don't mind people trolling if they're fucking interesting or funny. Oh, looks like another cunt here. Well, probably the same cunt. You know when your mum told you she almost put like a coat hanger up her cunt to kill you? She wasn't kidding. Alright, Tom. See you later, pal. See if this cunt's got another fucking, what do you call it? Why do you want to waste the time trying to fucking irritate me? Why do you want to do that? You really fucking, you really have some fun? Does that really excite you doing that? Oh dear. Brian Boundless doesn't know how to have a laugh. Yeah, he made a video. He made a video the other day talking about English teaching, and he used this example of a teacher in Japan or something. No, I was just very, very drunk when I watched that, so I wasn't too sure what it was about. No, but people like Ryan can't be English teachers because they're just he has certain problems. God knows what his fucking average viewers are like, or his the people that support him and send him money. One of my favourite sweets is returned to the Japanese market. Alright, Paul, take care. And that's the cheese stick flavoured ice cream. It's really nice. Oh, it looks like there's only one there. Is anyone else there? Should I close this? I can see 5 people, but there's only one checking. Can I not see your messages? Jen, is that baby gravy coming off your hands? Eight o'clock. Did you know that in Mexico they were able to find out mobs criticizing the drug cartels? They found out, then they went round to the house and they killed them. I can understand that feeling. Oh yeah. Are you still there, Jen? Anyone else still there, apart from Noodle fucking knobhead? Well, all right, Jen, take care, love. I'll close it down now. Bye bye, love. Take care.